here, Tupperware.
Wow. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
This is Scott.
I'm Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Wow, actual Tupperware.
Yes.
She cooks.
Pause.
Amazing. Okay, so we're going to try to stay out
We
of
have
your
to
way.
be very
Yeah.
quiet, and
Okay.
her meeting is over at 9, so we can turn the machines on at that point.
Okay.
Okay? And anything after it was dry.
Hi, Jackie. How are you?
I'm well, and yourself?
Okay, good. I'm trying to set up my window. It's not opening. You can
Uh-oh.
see though, right?
I can see you. You look like a chef tonight.
That's what I plan to be.
Uh-oh.
I'm waiting for other people to come on.
Okay. How was the tennis today?
How was what?
Tennis today.
I didn't have tennis today. We just got here.
Oh, okay. Because Nancy, okay. So you guys got here today?
We got here this afternoon in Boca.
Oh, okay. Nancy probably thought you were here before.
Okay, well, no, we didn't come till today. 1 second, I'm trying to, can't find my my mouse. I don't know why it's not opening. So full.
Yeah, because you're just seeing. If try backing up a little bit, let me see.
You know, I'm trying to get my view to be full.
I forgot how to do that.
Not letting me be full.
Let me see.
Trying to open it up more.
Okay, you're recording.
Right, let me go out and then I'll go in again, all right?
Okay, no problem.
See if I can do that. It's not letting me do it.
I think you would have to probably completely close it out, and then I'll re-enter with you.
It's not letting me do that.
That's weird.
I don't know why.
Someone is calling in.
Yeah. We'll have to keep it, but you could see me, right?
Yes. Yes.
You'll see me here by where I'm working.
Yes. I can see you, but it's harder to see like the counter and everything.
I don't know. I can't. I don't know. So
There we go. All right, view. Full screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
And by the way, I love the hairpiece.
I'm really excited tonight to have this Tupperware Zoom. Tonight is a night where I am thrilled to have as my host Esther Aron from New York, from Brooklyn, New York. Esther and I go back more than 40 years, really. I know she's trying to get on with another recording. She's trying to get on with her iPhone or her computer. What did she say, Jackie?
She was going to try and reach out to more people using her phone. And I know
Okay.
she could minimize this she can minimize the Zoom and make calls and
Okay,
then come back on.
okay, great. Okay, so meanwhile, I see Karen, you're not connected to voice, but that's all right. We know you're there. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for Esther to get back on. We're gonna wait a few minutes, okay? Esther Aron and I go back, way back, many moons, at least 40 years, right, Esther?
Right, right. for
Esther
sure.
and I have the pleasure of knowing each other through business and through friendship as well. And Esther's kitchen, I can tell you, is a real Tupperware kitchen because many years ago, I redid her pantry with modulars. She has
Right.
a lot of freezer containers, so her freezer is organized because she's a very busy lady in the hair salon and a wig salon, and she does a beautiful job. And that's how I met her, basically.
Thank you.
So we're going to be making this recipe, which I made in her kitchen last week,
Right,
right? But we're going to do that in a
Right.
minute. First thing I want to do is I want to play a quick game with everybody, okay? My name is Rochelle Rothman, and I'm what you call an antique in Tupperware. I've been doing Tupperware since 1969, September 1969. Can you imagine that? And I tell people I started when I was 5, but then, you know, you believe that, there's a bridge I could sell you. I joined Tupperware not to really make money. I did it just to get out. My son was only about 7 or 8 months old. I knew nothing about the kitchen. I knew nothing about food, cooking, or anything like that. I'm a middle sister. So my older sister cooked, my younger one baked. I never had to do anything but be the food taster on my way out the door. So when I first got married, and my mother and mother-in-law thought my husband would starve to death, so they would send food all the time. And so my menu for him every day, I'd say, what do you want for dinner? My mother's are yours. And that's how I fed him for the first year. Weekends, we went to my parents, and on Sunday, my in-laws took us out to eat because I was working full time and he was going to school. So it was just sort of tough. And then when I had my son, I was home. And when we moved into that apartment, the first apartment we had was, we're talking way back in the old days when you could pay $90 a month for rent. Now, if your phone bill's that low, you're thrilled. So really, that's how much my rent was. And then when we moved to the second apartment, it was about $212 a month. It was brand new. There was no furniture. I could collect the dust with a strainer. I mean, that's how much furniture I had. So when I joined Tupperware, I just basically did it to get out of the house because my son was a little baby. He was one of those good babies that ate, slept, and wet. And so I was bored. And it became just something to do. Later on, it became not just the icing on top, it became the ingredients as well. Because after him, I had another boy, and I did this without a car. When my second son was born, he was colic for 7 months. So you know what that is. When I'd leave the house, he'd be crying in somebody's arms. When I left, he'd be still crying when I came home. So it didn't matter if I was home or not. But I did more parties to get out, you know, so I feel better. And then when I came home over a period of time, I did so nicely that Tupperware said to me, you know, Rochelle, you become a manager. And my husband said, what does that mean? They said, well, we give you a car and we pay the insurance. My husband said, hey, I'll help you. You're going to do this. And I did. And I became a manager. And over the years, I've had 24 cars from Tupperware. Imagine that, all new. Gave it back after 2 years or so and kept getting new ones. And over a period of time, they changed their policy and they gave you an option not to take the car, instead take some cash. And at that point, I had 2 more boys, which made 4 reasons to get out of the house. Then I changed my recipe and I had 2 daughters, one at a time. And as the kids got older, I worked around their schedules. I was able to be at all their functions during the day. I wasn't a 9 to 5 away and then coming home. I worked around their schedule, which made it wonderful. And my husband did that along with me. So it really worked out well. And then later on, I didn't need to have 2 cars, Tupperwares, and then another car, which we paid out for my daughter to use. So I said, I'm going to give back my Tupperware car and take the cash to help pay for the lease. And that's how it worked. So it really worked out quite well. Now, once I joined Tupperware, I learned all about food. Because one of the things that Tupperware is offering, and the way things have changed nowadays because of COVID, Tupperware did the most amazing thing. We have so many people today, men and women all around America, that have been, you know, sequestered, stuck in the house, quarantined, and so on. And many people have been going to Sam's Club, to Costco, and all these places, and bingo, and buying in bulk. They buy too much food, too much fruits, too much vegetables, and they don't need that much. but after 2 weeks, they're throwing out 40% of it. But they turn around and they see that Tupperware amazingly can keep it 5 times longer. So let me show you. And I'm pulling this out of my own refrigerator. I'm pulling this out so you can see that if you have strawberries, we put them in the fridge smarts. There's a venting system. There's pictures. Based on what you put in, you either leave the vent in the middle because it doesn't need air, or if it's leafy, you move it to the part where it shows you lettuce, and it will stay 5 times longer. Now I have strawberries in here. See them? I had strawberries in here 3 weeks, and they didn't grow a beard. They were great. And in the bigger one, I could put my peppers, I could put my carrots, I could put celery, I could cut up watermelon and melon, regular melon. You don't have to give it a haircut because it doesn't dry out. If I like to buy string beans, I put them in the lower one, or Persian cucumbers or Kirby's. They really do well in the fridge smart. So what happens over time is people with wasting a lot of money. Using Tupperware, they save a lot of money. And we found that we have a lot of people who would like to become a preferred customer. You know, you pay about $60 to join Costco. But if you want to become a preferred customer with Tupperware, for $15 plus the tax, that's about $16, you could become a preferred customer and get anything you want from Tupperware for 25% off all the time. You have an option to get even more off. It depends on how you do. You either stay as a preferred customer, or if you want, you could turn around and get orders from your family, make money on them if you'd like. So you're not a regular consultant because you're not given a kit of equipment, just virtually, basically on the computer. So if you want to know more about it, ask me. I'll be glad to tell you how it works. It's so simple. And it's amazing how many men have decided to do this, because remember, a lot of people weren't working, and this is a great way to get extra income. So if I have everybody's attention, you have your paper and you have your pen. We're going to play a quick game. Now, you don't have to be an artist. What I want you to do is take that paper and put it on your head. We'll put a book first and then put the paper on the head. You're going to be drawing a picture. I'm going to tell you what to draw exactly, step by step. Put it on your head. And with the pen, draw a circle. Draw a circle. You make an island. Okay? Now on the island, make a tree. Okay? And put some leaves on the tree. It's a palm tree. Okay? Now I want you to put next to the island a boat. And on the boat, put some portholes, you know, the little windows that a boat has. Okay, now the boat can't go by itself. You need some sailors on the boat. So put some sailors on the boat.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now let's go back to the island. There are some coconuts that fell down on the island from the tree. So put some coconuts over there. Okay, now remember, we're out in the ocean. So put some birds in the sky. Some birds are flying around. Got some birds, right? Okay, now let's go back to the island and put two people on the island. All right, now this is Hawaii, so, you know, think of how great it's gonna look. Okay, now take it down and look at it.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Oh my gosh.
Mishmash.
Mishmash. Oh my gosh.
Now I'm gonna tell you, you get points for what you did.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna tell you the points. Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing. Go back up there. Go back up there one more time. I forgot one thing. Okay, it's a sunny day and the sun is shining. So put the sun on the sky. Okay, now you can look at it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now we'll start with the island. Did you make the island in the center of the paper? If you did, 20
No.
20 points.
No.
If you made the boat in the water, not touching the island, you get 20 points.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what I did.
If you have the portholes on the boat, anywhere on the boat, you get 10 points for each porthole.
I don't know anything.
For each
I don't know
porthole.
anything what I did.
If you have birds in the sky, you get 10 points for each bird. All right? If you have the palm tree on the island, not in the water, you get 20 points. And if the leaves on the tree are on the tree, you get 25 points. If you have people on the island and not drowning in the water, you get 20 points a person. Okay, now the sun, if the sun is to the right of your island, you get 10. If the sun is in the middle, you get 20. If the sun is to the left, you get 25. Okay, now coconuts. If the coconuts are on the island, you get 10 each. Okay, now add up your points. I want to know who has the highest.
1 is 6.
I have
8,
100.
12.
Ruth has 100.
One-
Great.
120.
120.
I lost you.
120. Jackie, what do you have?
No, I'm not gonna play because I put my paper down. I had to hold my phone.
Oh, okay. Karen, you want to text what you had?
See, this is what I got.
Oh, wow. It's so cute.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
No, I had to put it down because
Oh.
Karen,
I'm not on a computer.
type in, I see that the messages. Type in how many points you got, Karen. Hannah, how many points do you have? I don't see your number here. So far, 120 is the highest. All right, no one's answering. So it looks like Esther, you're the highest.
120.
20, all right.
It looks
Okay.
so bad.
Who had the lowest? I want to know who had the lowest. Ruth had 100, right?
Right.
Hannah, what did you have? I don't hear her. I don't hear her. Karen? I know you have-
80 from
Oh,
Hannah.
Oh, Hannah, you have 80? Oh, okay, so Hannah is the lowest. Okay, so Hannah is the lowest and Esther is the highest. So Esther, you're going to be getting when your order goes through, you're going to be getting automatically money off your order. You're going to be getting $4 off your order automatically. Okay?
Oh, wow, it's nice.
And I also have for Esther, because she's my host, when I see her next, I'm going to be giving her this, which is a Tupperware egg stir. When you want to put a raw egg in the water, you want to cook it, you place it in and then you scoop it up. This way it doesn't crack. Okay? And I have a magnet to put on a magnetic surface, whether it's a refrigerator or anything else. Great. And I have a smidget. Now I know Esther's always eating salad, but sometimes Esther, if you take your Tupperware bowl, and she always eats it in her Tupperware bowl, her sealed Tupperware bowl.
Right.
You want to take some dressing. This is a smidget.
Oh,
a little
that's
bit
so
of dressing.
cute.
Yeah, you put
It's
your
so
dressing in
cute.
it, and you can travel with it. Some people use it for other
Ah.
things like cream for makeup, Jackie, like the good cream from Laura Mercier that you have by you.
Jello shots.
Yeah, I keep this with me when I'm traveling. I put my day cream and my night cream in here. Or you could use it for mouthwash. You can use it for medication, use for anything, but we don't sell these. These are little goodies. So these things we're going to, I'll tell you how you can get it, Jackie, afterwards, okay? These are great. This is what we offer. When we do a regular in-home Tupperware party, we give these out. But since I can't give them out, because right here on the computer, I'm giving money off orders. So Charlene, Hannah, you're going to be getting off your order $3 automatically instead of giving you a gift, okay?
Thank you.
So that's how we're doing it now. Now what I want to show you, we're going to be making today with the Micro Pro grill. Now this happens to be the most exciting piece of Tupperware. When you were invited to tonight's Tupperware demonstration, you were given a link to click. And if you want to look at the catalog, look at the link you were sent and it'll show you the full catalog so you can see this in the catalog under the Tupper Connect link for Esther's party. Because any orders that come in will go to her credit. And this will go on for the next 3 days. So it's not just tonight. You could pass on the information to your friends as well. Now we're going to be using the Micro Pro Grill. And the Micro Pro Grill is the most unique Tupperware. It is actually Tupperware encased in metal. Special material that Tupperware invented, and it goes in the microwave. Now you're wondering, gee, how can you put metal in the microwave? That's the point. This will not allow microwaves to go to the food. So if you don't like to cook in the microwave, this is for you. The same thing with the cover, and it's a heavy material. Ask Esther. I was in her house last week.
Yes.
It's amazing. It feels like a heavy pot. When you place the cover on the food, it grills it. Whether it's salmon, whether it's steak, whether it's burgers, whatever it might be. When you put the cover sideways, it's raised and it's a casserole. So if you wanted to make it here, blueberry cobbler, you want to make pizza, you want to make something, like a cake, you can. And they also have something new that came out. It's a ring. The ring goes inside and you can make a cake, a round cake in the middle. Now, next time I do a Tupperware Zoom, I'm going to be making my chocolate chip almond muffins, but the recipe in this size. Okay, I make that a lot in the muffin size. I'm going to show you what the muffins look like. These are my muffins in my Tupperware freezer mates. Here they are. Little mini, and Karen knows how good they are because whenever I make them fresh, she gets them hot off, right? Nice and hot. But what I'm going to do is take this recipe and make one big round one and then just slice it like a cake. It's going to come out amazing. I'm going to try that the next time. So if you want me to do it at your Zoom, schedule one with me and we'll make that next. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my salmon, which was in the freezer mates. Normally when I buy salmon, it's good to buy salmon on sale. And then what I do, because I don't need more than 2 at a time, I would even get 4 fit in here and cover it with water. Now, when I cover it with water, I put this in the freezer and freeze it so that it becomes like a sheet of ice. Hi, Hinda, how are you?
Good. How are you? Thank you.
Okay, now we want to include you in our drawing. So what I need for you to do is to text to me your email and your phone number.
Where should I text it to?
917
Yeah.
301 2355.
362.
917 301 2355. Okay. Okay. Now getting back to this.
Thank you.
So now what happens is if once it's covered, I cover it with water, like it's in an ice cube tray. Now it's frozen solid. So now what happens? Let's say I need 1 slice. I go over to my sink, twist it, and it pops out like a sheet of glass. I let warm water run on the sizes I need. Let's say it's 1. The other 2 I don't touch. They're still frozen together, but the last one is alone on its own. I take it out, run the water so they completely melt up all the water around it. Then I can take that piece of fish and I'm going to place it in my Micro Pro Grill like this. I put 2. And for today's recipe, what I'm doing is I am making pistachio crusted salmon. So I took a 1/2 cup of shelled pistachios and I'm putting them into my chop and prep, which is the most exciting Tupperware that came out a number of years ago. They changed the color a few times, so mine are mixed. You can put up to a cup and 3/4 in here. I make in here everything from dressings to tuna dips, avocado dips. You can make baby food in here. If you want to chop an onion, I don't know how many people like chopping onions, but I don't. Throw the onions in here and
Wow.
there you go. Done. You want it finer? It's rubber base. So you do usually you do it this way. There you go.
How much is something like this, if I may ask?
This is 39. 39.
Thank you.
it called?
Chop and prep. Okay, now what I did earlier is I took the all-in-one, which we sell, which is a wonderful gadget. It's a small cup. It comes with a juicer that fits on top if you want to juice something fresh. It also comes with an egg separator that fits on top if you want to separate your yolks. And it also comes with a zester. So I took the zest of a lemon and went over it like this. See, get it out. And then what I do is I put it in with the nuts, mixed it up, and then I got a mixture. Where is it? It's all mixed with salt and pepper. See it? All ready. And this is going to go on top of my salmon. Put it across the top of the salmon.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to spray anything. You don't have to worry about it sticking. It cleans like a dream. Now, personally, because I'm kosher, I have a meat one that I use for my steaks and my burgers and anything has to do with meat. This one is my pargon, which is the one that I use for when I'm doing fish or any kind of vegetable they want to do. Now, if you all have a recipe with red potatoes, I know many of you use red potatoes, the little ones, there's great recipes with it. But when you use red potatoes and you make them in the oven, it can take 40 minutes, right, Esther? When I do it in here, it takes 8 minutes. You imagine that? 8 minutes. Crazy. 8 minutes. So now, if you were juicing something in this container, you have a little piece here that doesn't let the pits come through it, and you could pour into your recipe. This all-in-one set is only $15. It's a very nice little set of gadgets. It's nice for yourself. It's nice to use for Mother's Day. It's really nice. Now I'm going to take the cover, put it directly on top of the Micro Pro Grill. Now I'm putting it in my microwave right now. And I put it into 6 minutes because it's a fat piece. Depending on how you like it, maybe you like it a little bit more well done, you'll check it, and if it needs more, you'll do more. Okay, all right, so here we have a Micro Pro Grill. Now I'm going to take, now by the way, this chopper, when this came out, Tupperware got a lot of calls that they'd like something bigger. So they came out with a mid-sized one, which I don't happen to have here with me today, but it's in the catalog. And you can see it's a middle size. And that one is a little bigger and it has another feature. It has a little whisk. This is the bigger version of it. So that you can make tuna in there, or you can make a smoothie in there and then whip it after you've chopped up your fruit. Works out beautifully. That one is $49. And then they came out with the Power Chef, which is the most popular item that we've had. And that one I use all the time. I use that one to make my potato kugel. I love it more than my food processor. You know how many people told me that when they take a food processor and they usually keep it somewhere under somewhere, they need 2 arms and a knee to lift it. This is so light. Here's the Power Chef. It holds 5 3/4 cup capacity. It has a triple stainless steel blade. So even if you're doing a small thing, it gets it right down to the bottom. In here, I have a half a banana, several strawberries. Then I'm going to take my frozen blueberries and I'm going to put them in a handful. You don't need more than a handful. And if it's frozen, it'll really be good because it happens to be instead of ice cubes. Works double duty. Now I keep them frozen in the freezer. I label it so they pull them in and out. There's no UFOs in my freezer, unidentified frozen objects. So if you want to see how a freezer looks without Tupperware and with Tupperware, this is my freezer. Now we call my freezer Mom's Diner because if I don't want to cook, I don't want to cook well anyway, but when I do, I can cook for 6, but serve for 2. And that's a demo I did a few months back for the OU. We did it for 400 shuls around the United States. I had people watching me from all over the country. And the whole idea was for people who were a little bit out of downsizing. And a lot of men watched me as well. And I did several recipes that way. This is also wonderful for Pesach, for Passover, the charoses. People loved it for that. It works so well. I don't even store mine in a cabinet. At home in New York, I put this on the counter and no one knows it's there because I have a little child's picture in front of it. I use it every single day. Now the Power Chef, we have in here now the 3 fruits. Now I'm going to put in there some cinnamon, which is a blood sugar stabilizer. Then I'm going to put in a cup of almond milk. Raspberry. Pouring my almond milk in. Now, if you want, you can have the cover on. This way and use this funnel and put it in that way. You can go in that way if you want. You want it to go in that way. But if you're in a hurry, you can do it the other way. Okay. Then I'm going to put in 2 scoops of protein powder, which I store in my Tupperware tumbler. A bit more. Okay. And gonna mix it. Depends how I want it. If I want it chunky, I can stop. If I want to have it finer, I can. Then I can put the whisk in and let it get a little fluffy. I can save for today, or I can have it for tomorrow. I can do whatever I want by storing it in another Tupperware tumbler. Now I can remove the cover, take out the blade, put in the whisk, put the cover back on, put we call this the motor, but it's really people power, and pull it, and it's fluffing it up. You can actually hear the way it's fluffing it. Okay, the Power Chef. You want to taste it? I can't fax it over. The only people that can taste it is Karen and Hannah because they're very close to me here. They're right nearby, so if they want to come by and have a drink, they can have a drink, and it's really, really nice. Really.
I'm on the way over.
Okay, Hannah, you'll come over, you'll taste it. This is really great. So this is called the Power Chef. Now the Power Chef can be bought on its own for $69, but there's a sale right now, a really great sale going on. And the way it works is normally in the catalog, they show you the Power Chef, and then they show you the chop and press, but with one cover, because one cover fits on the small one and the little one. And here they're giving you both for $93, $39 and $69, you're saving $15. But right now, there's a big sale. When you get the Power Chef system, you're paying $69 and getting both. So you're saving $39. You're just paying for the big one and you're getting the small one too. You're getting 2. So this is a great sale. I mean, they never did this before. So if you want to take advantage of this Power Chef system sale, make a note of it that you want that one, okay? It's terrific. So here we have the Power Chef. Now, by the way, one of the ways I like to clean it, when I'm done, I don't have to touch the blade. Very easy. You know what I do? I empty it, put some hot water in, some dishwashing liquid, pull the cord, it cleans itself. I let the blade stay on the side and it's all clean. It takes no time to do. It's really, really good. So now we have our smoothie. The fish is ready. I heard my microwave telling me it's done. Okay. Let me see how it is, if it's done enough, or if I need it to have a little bit more. I want it a little bit more done, little bit more, the fat piece of salmon. I'm gonna put in another 2 minutes. Okay, 2 more minutes. Meanwhile, I want to show you my spiralizing. Now, I love spiralizing. I do that on zucchini all the time. I stopped eating spaghetti a very long time ago. I spiralize everything. I put zucchini in there. I spiralize carrots. If you want to see a beautiful recipe that I made for Pesach, I made a zoodle kugel. I spiralized carrots, onions, and zucchini. And all the colors together look gorgeous. I'm going to send you in your email the picture and the recipe. You're going to want to make it. It's amazing. Now, today I zoodled an apple for a topping that we're going to be making for my chocolate mousse. That's dessert. So here we go. First, I want to show you one other thing about the spiralizer that we have. The spiralizer, we have a quick one that we have where you can put inside your vegetable, whatever, and you just turn it like this and out it comes underneath. Very quick and easy. I personally love this one, the main one. It has 3 types of blades. You can make ribbons, you can make zoodles, but what I'm doing now, can you see this? Can you see what I'm doing? All right, it anchors to the table. What you do is you lock it so it doesn't move. You lock this so this doesn't move. And I put a skewer through it. And then when I turn it, it's going to feed it.
What do you have in there?
A potato. Look,
Oh my gosh.
look at that. Isn't that amazing? Now you could do this with sweet potato, with regular potato, and then you put it on a baking pan, you drizzle olive oil, salt and pepper, and you bake it. And you have potato chips. That's a nice side dish for the salmon. Isn't that great? Beautiful. Look at that.
Beautiful.
And if you have children at home that like to
That's
help,
amazing.
they will love this. This is amazing. It's so easy to make. It's nothing. Now, when you're finished using it, it unlocks. It comes right out, easy to clean, very easy to take care of. So this is the spiralizer. So now I'm going to put this on the side. We're going to make that. Now I'm going to take to make my smoothie, taking our whip and prep. Our whip and prep is an amazing 5-cup capacity. And by the way, the Power Chef, if you use cake mixes, you can make a cake in that. You don't need a food processor. You can make a cake in that. In here, we're going to whip up in about 40 seconds the chocolate mousse. We're going to take the non-dairy whip, put it inside, pour that in. You can use heavy cream if you want to use that. Then I have 2 tablespoons of cocoa that I pre-measured. And you can use 3 of sugar or Splenda if you'd like. I put that in here. There is a place where you lock it in the back. It's like teeth, locks. And you turn it so that it shows it's locked. You can add to it. And the funnel has measurements on it. So if you don't do a teaspoon, a tablespoon, it has measurements. It's really easy to use. Now, if it's something simple and light, like the whip, you just ride your hand on it, and you just go like that. And literally about 30 seconds, if it's whipping, you'll have whipped cream. If you were going to make a cake, you wanted to make like lemon cake, you wanted to make chocolate chip cake, or any kind of cake in here. And if it gets a little heavy, you turn it to the 2nd gear, and it goes really, really easy. But I don't need that. I'm leaving it on the low one. When they showed this to us at a Tupperware convention, they had about 3 or 4 different chefs. And one was using an electric mixer, one was whisking by hand, and one had this. With 30 seconds on the clock, this was done. Make sure it's locked.
Which one is this?
This is called the whip and mix. Look at that.
That's, oh, that's not the biggest one.
No,
The,
this is not that. It's
Oh,
3
that's a-
beaters instead of 1, it's 3. Look how that, 30
Oh.
seconds. 30
Yeah.
seconds. And now,
How the egg whites, how long does that take to make it?
also 30 seconds, that's it. 30 seconds. Now I also have some cookies in another chop and prep. I put a couple of cookies in. I want to make a crumb base with chocolate mousse. I have my cookie base. Look at that. And I'm putting the crumbs inside the bottom of a little dish. Here's one. That one's for you, Karen. And then making another one. I have for Hannah. Here it is. Okay? Then I'm going to take the mousse. And I'm going to put it inside this cup with my Tupperware spatula, silicone spatula. You can use a spoon if you like, if you want to get it more pretty, you know, so that you're not spreading it. And this really gets to everything. It's amazing. Okay. Then I'm going to take my spiralized apple and put some of the apple on top. And here we have, look at that. We have the cookie on the bottom, chocolate mousse in the middle, and spiralized apple on top for dessert. Like it?
very nice,
Isn't that
beautiful.
nice? Very easy to make. Now, if I had extra and I wanted to store away my mousse, I would put them in my Tupperware freezer maze. These are great whether you're going to put soup in the freezer. These are designed with stain guard. They never stain. So if you're going to use sauce in here, you make your own sauce, or you're going to be freezing things with sauce, you don't have to worry. And they are pliable. So if something's really frozen, you leave a hair pinch to the top. When you want to open them, you pop them right out. These are great. Wonderful. They have a snowflake design on them. And for your lettuce, when you buy the bagged lettuce, those salad bags of lettuce, whether it's the Pardes or the Bodake or the Dole's Fresh, any of those brands, you put them in here, you see where it shows the different types of fruits or vegetables. You move the vent to the leafy section and you will see you will not be throwing out salad anymore. It's amazing. This one pays for itself within a month of not throwing out salad bags. I know so many times. Very important when you go buy those salad bags, look at the bag before you buy it. Hold it sideways. If water pools in the bottom of the bag, don't buy that one. Buy the one that feels like a down pillow, fluffy, no liquid in it, not heavy. That's the one you want to get to buy. They usually put those in the back. They want you to buy the bad ones.
How much is something like this, if I may ask?
That's $20.
Thank you.
Not expensive at all. Measuring cups, right now we sell the measuring cups with the spoons as a special deal. If you want to clean your Tupperware, we have these brushes that are ideal. It looks like a toothbrush with an extra part to it, so it gets to the corners of everything. I love these. I love these. These are great. And right
What
now,
is this?
we also
What
have,
was that?
we also have a special deal right now. You all got this flyer in your invitation of the tools that we sell. We have wonderful tools. We have a set of 5 tools that we're selling, especially this one. If you want to pick up the salmon after you make it, ideal. But it's great because right now when you have the tools and you buy the tools for $55, they're giving you the holder for free, which is great because you can fit more than 5 in there. And right now, if you want to make any kind of cake, cookies, or my chocolate almond muffins, you have a muffin form that's silicone. I don't have it here with me at this location, but it's wonderful. You don't have to spray it. And when you get that or the baking sheet, they're giving you for free the round container that holds 12 cupcakes or a pie, free. That's the new sale. It's in the flyer. And when you do have a Tupperware demo, whether it's Zoom or otherwise, we're giving you for free these cute little salt and pepper shakers. And you can earn as your gift when your sales reaches a higher level of 500. And two of your people would like to have me do a Zoom or a regular party, you can earn a set of this gorgeous, clearly elegant collection. I'm going to show you one of them. First, I'll show you the set. Aren't these beautiful? Just stunning. Imagine how you could put salad in here, layer it, make it as a chocolate mousse or fruit holder. Looks like glass, but it's not. It has a seal. When you close the Tupperware seal, you know you go from corner to corner. To make sure it's airtight and leak-proof, you press it down, you listen to it go fresh. Okay? Now you know it's fresh. And if you're transporting some food to someone's house because you're going to, join in at a party and you're bringing something, you don't have to worry that you're going to end up wearing it when you hit the potholes of New York, especially. It works really well. You can buy this set if you'd like, but it's better to get it for free, don't you think? Now, how it works is simple. When you have a Tupperware demo and your sales reaches the 200 level, you get a free gift automatically, and that's shown in our catalog. If you want to look at the link that we sent you with Esther's invitation, you can see them, but if you want to see it over here, it's right here on the bottom, one of these four. When the sales level reaches 300, then you can go through the whole catalog and choose any one item or a set of something, and you can get that for half off. Isn't that great? And you start getting 10% host credit so that you can go shopping in the book and get some more things for free. When your level goes to 500, then you can earn that whole beautiful set that I just showed you that comes with a matching pitcher and tongs. Gorgeous. Free. And then you have a second item you could choose for half off. So you have a lot of nice choices these days. And let me tell you, I've been doing Tupperware. Well, it is over 50 years, and I've been doing them in person. And I have to tell you, this past year with COVID has been amazing. Even though it's been tough, many people have not been well, including myself. But when I was laying in bed, not feeling well, lots and lots of people were ordering Tupperware, going shopping. And I didn't have to worry because I knew people could get a phone, open it up, get an iPad, go on a computer, and we can have friends over and see each other just this way. So if you'd like to do one with me, I'd love to have one with you. And right now, we're going to do our drawings. So did you all text me your emails? Did you all do it? Answer, please.
Yes, I did.
You did, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now we're going to check the salmon in a second. Meanwhile, I want to write down your names, okay, on the paper, then we're going to pick a name. I'm writing your names by the list I see here. Can't you smell this? Oh boy, the smell of the salmon. Wow. Can't you smell it, Esther?
I wish I
Well,
could.
Esther ate it the other day. Esther, what did your husband
Oh,
say?
yes, it was very good.
It was good, right?
Yes, it looks like a real,
Looked like it was done in the oven, right?
right.
Michelle, how much is the thing that
All right,
you
the
are using to make
Micro
the
Pro
salmon?
The Micro Pro Grill is $199. It's a really proud. Look at this. Look at this. See it? Can you see it?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It tastes as good
It
as
looks delicious.
It
It looks
is-
delicious. How does metal go in a microwave?
because what happens is the metal doesn't let the microwaves go in. What happens is it causes the inside to heat up to about 450 degrees, and that's what cooks the food. The
Ah.
temperature, not the microwaves. So this is not microwave cooked. That's the deal. It is not microwave cooked. So if people say, I don't want to eat from the microwave, you're not. You're eating this that was heated to a temperature that makes it
Interesting.
right. It's very interesting. Now, if you wanted to buy this outright, it's $1.99. If you want to earn it, you can get it for half price when you have a Zoom or a regular Tupperware demo or orders of $300. You get together some friends and your sales comes to $300, that becomes $99. If you want to earn it when you have sales of over $300, you'll get 10% free. You have $500 Tupperware sales, you get 15% free. And that gives you $84 free. You go to 1,000, you'll have $200 free Tupperware. That's free. And you get 3 half offs. So what can be better than that, right? That works, really, really works. So that could be some way to get it. And by the way, we also have these beautiful matching, like little salad dressing holders. It could be used for other things too. It could go in the bathroom with mouthwash. It doesn't have to be just for food, but it can go for your oil and vinegar. They're so pretty. These are so gorgeous. And coming up soon, we will be having our Tupperware's birthday month. In 2 weeks, we start the celebration of Tupperware's 75th birthday. And they're bringing back certain items that have not been around for a while, like our hamburger press. This has been extremely popular. I don't know about you, but it always happened that whenever I started to make hamburgers by hand, the phone rang. And my hands are full of chop meats. So like this, you can take your large Tupperware bowl, mix, put the ring in, give it a twist, a press, and you have a perfect burger. You have a Ruth burger, or you can have a Hindenburger. You know, you make your own version of it. And I'll give you a little trick that I found that works. When you make your hamburgers, you know what happens when you cook them? When you're ready to take a bite and it's in a bun, it usually squishes out because the middle is higher than, I call it a pregnant hamburger because the bump is in the middle. You want to prevent that. After you make your hamburger, take your pinky, you put a bag on it if you want, make a little hole in the center of your raw chopped meat and freeze it with the hole. Now what happens is one fits on top of the other and you have them all individual, frozen. You need one, you pull off the top one, you twist, and out comes your perfect burger with the hole in the middle. You grill that, if you have your micro grill or however you're gonna make it, you'll see what happens when you grill it. The hole and the grease and the fat close the hole and it stays flat and it shrinks less. So try that trick, it works.
Very interesting.
It works. There's another thing I did with this when I wasn't using it for hamburgers.
Rachel, you have all the tricks in the book.
Yeah, all these tricks are in my cookbook I wrote years ago. She has it. You take pineapple slices, put one slice of pineapple in each one. Make yourself some cherry jello, pour it over the pineapple. And when it sets, you have the pineapple encased in jello. And then you undo it on top of a plate, put a scoop of ice cream on top, and you have a dessert. So
Wow.
this is just one of the many things you can do. I have lots and lots more ideas, but we'll do that at the next time, okay? But the other thing I love doing also is organizing pantries. And part of what I love to do is when I go to someone's house, I see what it looked like before, get the measurements, and now since I'm not going physically to a house, I've done it on the phone. And just the other day, I did a pantry with somebody. She sent me a picture, her before picture. I'm going to show you the before picture because I'm not telling you her name. She swore me to secrecy. No one's allowed to see that it's my kitchen. She doesn't want anyone to see her before. But I can tell you that when it's after, she will for sure take the picture and send it to me because that's what people do when they get the picture. Okay. And okay, this is before. Looks like just a lot of your kitchens, right? Well, when I was on the phone with her, I mapped out her pantry in color so that when it's delivered, she will take my diagram and follow all the pieces she needs, and it will end up being nice. So this is one shelf. This is another shelf. And here's another shelf. And everything's labeled. So instead of having 5 cluttered shelves, she's going to have 3 organized and 2 empty. Imagine that, 2 empty, right for me?
Yes, well aware.
Right, it works gorgeous. Now here in my location where I am here, I have very small kitchen over here, but I have my soup ovals here, cookies. I can have my rectangles. I can have all kinds of pieces here and everything's organized. I don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry about bugs. I don't have to worry about anything. But if you want to find out more information about modulars, just talk to me about it. I'll be glad to help you. So now we're going to do a door prize. And this winner is going to get $5 off her order. And if it's a Brooklyn person, you'll get a physical gift from me as well. If it's a Florida person, you'll get a physical gift from me as well. So the chances are good. All right, I put your names down.
No, I wasn't there. No.
And I have them in here in a bowl. I have everybody down. Yeah, I have everybody's name. Tell me when to stop mixing. Esther, when should I stop mixing?
Okay, stop.
Stop? Okay. The winner is Ruth.
Oh, thank you.
Ruth is the winner.
Thank
Okay. So you have $5 off your order.
That's for you, Auntie.
And
Thank you.
we'll talk about that. And if you have any questions now, I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. Go ahead.
I wrote your note. Do you have the grater?
Yes, we do. We do have a grater. The grater. I have a-
Yeah.
We have a grater that is like this. This is actually a slicer, but it's like this. But it has a grater on it, and it just slides back and forth. It sits on a bowl and goes back and forth. It's in the catalog. All right. I have mine hanging underneath the sink here, but I use this one for slicing. It's like a little mandolin. It's called a Speedy Mando.
You're saying that it has different blades, and one of the blades is a slicer and one of the blades is a grater?
It's the whole piece. The whole piece is its own. You don't change anything. I'll show you the picture. It's in the catalog. When you click the link
Right.
that Esther sent you, you'll see the different pieces that we have here.
What page? Okay.
It's on page 14.
Okay. I'll look it up.
Look it up. You'll see. See, this is the one I was showing you. And this is the one with the grater. I like this when you want to make a cucumber salad.
Right.
You want to do radishes or mushrooms. You go boom, 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 boom. In about 8 seconds, done. Persian cucumbers, done. It's amazing.
Carrots, maybe.
Carrots, and I know Esther likes radish on her salad, right, Esther?
Yes.
So you do your radish in here, and you'll have paper thin radish. It's amazing, amazing. It's not expensive at all. It's only $25. It's a great gift to get if somebody likes this type of thing. You can give them gifts for Mother's Day coming up. You know, you can do that. So there's all kinds of tools. Our tools are so good. They are amazing. All regular Tupperware that we have has a lifetime warranty, and cracking, chipping, and breaking. But when you're dealing with the any tool that has metal in it, it has a quality warranty, which is a year warranty. So you have to look. We even have pots. These pots go on the fire. On the fire. And we also have.
What do you mean on the fire?
Regular pots, real pots.
Regular pots.
Yeah. These are guaranteed for life. These are.
What are they made out of?
They're made out of metal. It's real metal, stainless steel. They're gorgeous. And then these are the silicone.
Yeah.
And then we also have the Ultra Pro. Now the Ultra Pro goes in the microwave, in the oven up to 480 degrees, and the freezer. So now, if you wanted to start a recipe in the microwave to speed it up, then you could finish it in the oven to get it crispy. So it does both. And you could take the cover and use the cover for your side dish, and not just as a cover. You could use it inverted. So you can use this 9x13 size to make kugels, to make big cakes, to make turkey, to make chickens, to make all kinds of things. I mean, I have a number of these at home in New York. I have them. I have one of them here with me because I don't do that much cooking when I'm over here. But I bring both of my Micro Pro grills with me when I go to Florida. So I probably use them 4 days a week, all the time. It's just incredible. So therefore, if you want to get any of these, look through the link that you got. And please, you have my phone number. Call me between now. Today is Wednesday. You have tomorrow and Friday. By Friday noon, you should make sure you give me your order. If you earned money off, the order has to be in by then. And if you call me by tomorrow, 11 o'clock, you will get an extra $2 off your order. But you have to call me by tomorrow, 11, okay? Yes,
Okay, thank you.
yes,
It's
okay?
very good,
Okay, I
Susan.
thank you so much for being.
Rachel, you are excellent. You are
Right, it was
excellent.
very
you.
nice.
One of
Very
the,
good.
one of the most fun
Presentation.
things I like to do is share my ideas and my tips, and I have much more for the next time, okay?
And everybody looks so good except me. I look like I'm cautious, but everybody looks so good. What happened?
Just, let me tell you, if you want
Esther, you always look
taste
great.
any of these
Oh,
foods,
in the picture on the telephone, I look so bad. Everybody looks so pretty.
so if you want to call me tonight, you can call me tonight till 11:30. Really, it's okay, till
Okay.
tonight.
Yes,
All right.
I
Okay.
will.
Bye-bye.
Make sure you text
Bye,
me.
everybody.
You texted me your number, okay?
Okay, yes.
All right, thank you so much,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Bye, have a good night.
Okay, bye-bye, good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.